You're watching Hexus TV at Computex 2010. I'm at the Silverstone stand. Joining me is Tony. Hi Tony, how are you doing?
Hello.
So today we've come to look at some of your new cases. And we're going to start with this chap here, which is the Raven 3, yeah?
Yes, this is our third generation Raven design. Last year when we introduced the Raven 2, it was a really popular case for us, but one of the main complaints about that case was the depth. It was a little too deep for a lot of people to fit on the desk. So that's why we addressed on the Raven 3 here. So what we did here with the Raven 3, we kept the same stack effect design. So the motherboard is rotated 90 degrees. But what we did differently this time is we moved the power supply from the back to the front of the case, located down here.
And it's mounted sideways, isn't it?
Right. So all the cables for the internal power supply cables are actually on the other side of the case. So this forces the end user to actually cable route.
So we can see that if we come around the back here.
So you will be hiding all your cables behind the motherboard tray, and that's also where all your hard drives will be.
Okay, so that's the Raven 3. When will that be available?
Probably sometime late Q3 or Q4.
Okay, and how much will that cost, do you think?
It will be less than Raven 2.
Okay, because it's smaller.
Yeah, it's a little smaller, but it actually fits extended ATX motherboard.
Okay,
more than the Raven 2.
All right, so moving on, we've got the TJ11 massive chassis.
Okay, the TJ11 is really a combination of all the best features that we've had with our previous famous cases, I guess. As you can see, the exterior has that TJ07 look, the curved outer aluminum unibody. We just accentuated the styling a bit more with the TJ11. But in addition to that, we implemented the 90-degree motherboard mounting on the Raven series, and also the midsection see-through air duct for the intake fan that you see, the massive 180mm air penetrator fans.
And I believe you can fit this honking great radiator into it as well.
Right, this is a Hardware Labs Black Ice SR1560. It's probably the largest computer radiator that you can get right now. It's 4 by 140mm, and the TJ11 will be able to fit it.
Okay, so that's a pretty big radiator fitting a case.
Right.
So our final one to look at is this, which is quite a distinctive product. Tell us a bit about it.
This is the FT Fortress 3 or FT03. We created this case, with the exterior styling very similar to our previous Fortress series cases. It's very clean, very reserved. The main difference, what we try to do with this case, is try to make it very small. So that it takes up very small desktop footprint. And if you take a closer look at it, it's about the same height as the regular case because all the cables would come out from the top. And on top of it, you have two hot swappable hard drive cages. Here's one of them. Okay. And if we look to the side, you have to open this. Okay, it's very. You got to realize this is a very small case, but we're still able to pack quite a bit of hardware components inside. Whoa. So there you see a full-size CPU cooler. The longest card you can get right now, the ATI Radeon HD 5970. A standard ATX power supply, and there's plenty of cooling for all that components too.
And if someone were to make a card longer than that, you'd still be able to fit it in because you could take that fan out.
Right, right. So that fan cage can be removed, and you can still fit fans underneath.
Okay, so that's the Fortress FT03. You're watching Hexus TV at Computex 2010. Check back soon for more from us.